Everybody. Hello, I'm Claudia. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Good morning, Chris. I'm Christine and Timothy. How's everybody today? You good? My throat's sore. Every morning I have the rest of my lavender tea, which is what I'm drinking now, overnight, in the evening and overnight, with some, what's it called? Apple cider vinegar. I have it every morning, but some mornings, that first gulp of it, sometimes it burns my throat. That's what it's done this morning, so my throat's a little bit, feels a bit burned. I've got some new Gymshark gear yesterday. I'm very pleased with it, so I'm going to the gym. After I've recorded the pick a card read, got my flower out already, out of the garden, for today's pick a card read, whatever that's going to be. Hey, Maria. So let's get some cards out for the collective. If anyone wants a mini read and you're on live, just check out that pinned comment. It says it's by donation. You hate the taste of it. It's kind of, I don't mind it. I don't mind the taste of it, but I don't know what it is. It's just that first gulp. Sometimes when my throat closes on it, it just hurts. It's painful. I had my breakfast this morning already. I had oats because I'm getting inflammation back with that yogurt. Even the Thai stuff, so I cut myself off on that. I think I've got one portion of it left. That's it. It's good for much in a person. Yeah, it's good. I've had it for a long time now, every morning. Come on, let's get some cards out. Oh yes, Maria, your operation. Took both of them out. Well, that's good to know. Got rare knowledge here. You know something other people don't know. Rare knowledge. We know something other people don't know, apparently. A rare knowledge is a uniqueness about us. Let's tuck that under there. It's warm in here. Although it looks like it's going to be stormy today. It was stormy last night. Hello, custard yogurt. Maybe custard yogurt would be alright. I've got a bit of a milk allergy going on, dairy allergy at the moment. So hopefully I'm not allergic to you, custard yogurt. Welcome. Good name. Oh, look what we've got. You see? Carrots. More carrots. The Art of Seduction. She reminds me of a friend I used to work with. She kind of looks like him. 14. Let's see. Art of Seduction, Love, Womanhood, Passion, Seduction. They keep on going on about relationships, don't they? My guides. We see an elegantly dressed couple. The woman close to the man as she whispers something in his ear. Is she talking about love? What kind of secrets is she telling him? In her red jeweled gown, the woman is aware of her powers of seduction. She uses her femininity, beauty, and passion. She tempts all of his senses, from the scent of a fragrant bloom to a soft touch on his cheek. There's an incredible power in her gentle words and delicate caress. It's dairy, I know. God of Seduction. When I first got this deck, that was the card that kept on coming out for me. Personally. This is why I wear my hair up. Because it's hot. I live in a hot place. Okay, let's get more out. So what was I saying? Yeah, if anyone wants a mini read, you can check, and you're on live, you can check out that pinned comment. It says it's by donation, super chat, super sticker, or there's a PayPal link in there as well. Got a question for your higher self? Just put a Q, a capital Q at the start of your comment, and then I can find it. The new boss introduced me to the new supervisor. He told her, don't have a worry about her, she's a goer. Does that make sense? Not to me. I don't know what you're saying, Christine. Oh, is that healing? Oh, no. Is it relationship healing today? Could be. She's a goer. Oh, what, like a goer? A goer doing like lots of work and stuff. Not as in a country. Goer. Segment. Segment healing. So this isn't good, is it? Because I'm going to do a pick a card read with a throat like this. Maybe it'll heal. Healing. Lioness, goddess of destruction and healing. Segment shows you the power of breaking things down in order to rebuild them better. It's time to do just that. She'll send you messages in your dreams about what will help you transform during your next evolution. I had an Oprah dream last night, but it kind of wasn't Oprah. It was kind of a mixture between Oprah and, what's her name? Esther Hicks. She looked more like Esther Hicks, but people were calling it Oprah. And she came with me. I went to her event, but somehow got her talking at the start of it. And she came with me to something. I'd got a scooter, a new scooter that I hadn't used for ages and needed to, I don't know, warm up the engine or something, run it for a while to charge the battery. So what is that, huh? She'll send you messages in your dreams about what will help you transform during your next evolution. Oh, it's way ahead of the guy on Minnow Pantera. His Scorpio read for April had the hummingbird card. His explanation for the Lady Rider was that the horse led by the carrot. Girl on a mission. Hard and fast, yeah, a goer, as in go. She goes, she goes. Pat Christine, she goes. Segment healing. Okay, things need to be broken down in order to rebuild them better. I think it's talking about relationships. I might be having some relationship healing, apparently. Fair knowledge. What do we know about them? This elusive lover that we need to heal things with. Well, 4 days until my birthday. We're in lockdown again. It was lockdown for my birthday last year. Not that I had plans to do anything really. And maybe I'll just have a normal day because I quite like my days. It's not like I do stuff that I don't like to do on any particular day. I think I'm going to be interviewed. It was a weird dream because I just kind of abducted her really. Got her to come along with me. Oh, why she was in it. Interviews. I haven't done interviews for a while. I used to do a lot of them on people's I don't know, social media, I guess, YouTube channels and stuff. I used to do a lot of interviews. Relaxation. Meet Molly like a cloud. She's the embodiment of that luscious state between purring and sleep. Molly understands the healing magic of stretching her paws, arching her back and letting out a long meow, then settling into a cozy circle of softness and rest. For a moment, or maybe longer, let go of everything you feel you have to do. Consciously relax your body and mind. Slow down your breath. Savor the stillness between each inhale and exhale. Close your eyes. Unwind, soften. You deserve the gentle healing of relaxation. Let's relax with our figments of our imagination partners that the guides keep on going on about, and heal. You deserve the gentle healing of relaxation. Maybe we need to relax about it, aren't we? I don't know. Let's get some soul truth out. See if this gives us any clues. I'm sure the tarot will let us know what the hell we're going on about. But it seems like we've got some healing to do in relationships. Maybe these are the ones that have been missing. MIA. I didn't see a koala video. Must be a koala picture with the torch. Excuse me. So I'm going to be quiet today because of my throat. Save it for the video. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? I like that one. What can I burn? What can I set fire to? It's so random. What can I smash? Am I clear on what my soul really wants? I wonder if this is talking about relationships. What does our soul really want? What do I know about that? It wants growth. Nothing in particular. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Hey, Stephanie. Today's soul action is ask yourself what it is that your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. What does my heart crave? Not much right now. I'm really satisfied right now with my life. I guess a relationship would be nice, but I'm not craving it like chocolate. You want to live on a farm near a rainforest. I like living on a tropical island. I'm just happy. I'm happy with my life. Like I said, if you think about my birthday, it's not like I'm like working in a shitty job and want the time off and want. It's not like my life is anything that I want to get away from. I think, what do I want to do for my birthday? Well, what I do every day because it's great. What do you guys want? Peace, love, and nature. Not craving a relationship like chocolate. Yeah, I'm really not craving a relationship at the moment. I'm not craving it. I'm not even wishing like that someone would show up right now. I'm pretty chill about it, really. Less change. I kind of would like something to show up. I would like a little bit of change. Not the COVID change thing. So I have had change on this island just recently in the last 2 weeks. Hey, Seal. Yeah, I could go a little bit of change. Or a lot of change. I don't mind. Look, a shitty job. Cleaning toilets for low wages. No. See, if that was me, then I would want to do something different on my birthday. Awakening. Hey, Tanya. We're awakening. You do crave a relationship. Ooh, travel. Not so much. I'm not that bothered about travel right now. Awakening. I've traveled so much, though. Awakening. You want happy change. And it's always a mixture, though, isn't it? Awakening is an understanding of your inner divine intelligence. I like that rare knowledge. You can look back on the choices you've made and identify the lessons you've learned. With each step advancing toward your own spiritual growth. Yeah, that's what our higher selves wants, our souls. That's what our souls want. Growth. Just want us to learn. No more fears, no more doubts, no more self-judgment. This is a time of transformation. Through elevating your thoughts, speaking your truth, and connecting with the divine light which ignites your dreams. It's the beginning of profound changes. There you go. Your wish is granted. For each stage of learning, you may find yourself at crossroads, on the verge of making an important leap forward. I feel like that's where we're at right now. You never traveled outside the country. Yeah. Oh, we wish for someone to share the adventures. Yeah. 98% of women in your age group are physically incapable. Isn't that a shame? You need to younger. You need to go younger. That's what I'm doing now. For the same reason. They're also old, people that are my age. I don't resonate with them. I don't resonate with people that don't take care of themselves. Like I've been saying in my readings. Oh, you're going to the Smoky Mountains. Nice. A job friend sent my way last Friday. They called me today. Woo! Awesome. Good luck with that. From each stage of learning, you may find yourself at a crossroads, on the verge of making an important leap forward. This also indicates that something you've been anticipating is finally getting closer. Carrots, isn't it? Divine wisdom comes from relinquishing the negative feelings you have been harboring towards others or yourself. Holding on to guilt, fear, or resentment cannot serve you in any way and prevents you from connecting with your higher self. A time to release the old attachments and practice forgiveness. Is it? Epiphany, letting go of guilt, a period of improvement, new beginnings, new jobs, transition, renewal. For traveling, Christine. Wow, it's not really possible right now, is it? It'd be nice if it was. I'm not a hiker. I'm more of a running arounder. Your hot tub out of side. Yeah. I drank that coffee a little bit fast. It's made me hyper. I was trying to use it to soothe my throat, but then I forgot about the caffeine effect. It's pretty strong. How can you forgive people who continue being mean? It's just them. Stay away from them. Just haven't learned. They're like us. Same trauma, same issues. They just haven't learned. Right? See, I don't choose to have them in my life. Hey, Karen. So I don't really care whether they heal or not. Makes no difference to me. I mean, I've got a wish that people would heal, but I know that that's not the reality of it. I mean, I know that that's not what's going to happen on this planet because it's a learning place, so we need all kinds here. I used to have like a utopia kind of a mindset, thinking that the world can heal and it can be a utopia and it can all be nice, but now I realise that my idea of what that would be and your idea of what that would be very different, and so would fight over it. It's not possible. Yeah. You see, I was wishing for that when I was still damaged. That's what damaged people, and that's the kind of thing that damaged people wish for. Damaged, traumatized, damaged. Yeah. Forgiving them. Forgiveness is a tricky concept, isn't it? I'm not sure I really understand it because I can be not bothered about people anymore. Just don't let it bother me anymore. Is that what it means? I don't really understand the concept, to be honest. There's not anything I can particularly narrow it down to within myself of what it is. I think because I'm pretty I find it easy to let go of stuff. I think, maybe, compared to other people, I don't know. I'm quite easygoing. I don't hold grudges, but I don't forget stuff. Oh yeah, I don't hold grudges, but I don't forget stuff. Not stupid. I used to hold grudges. I was spectacular at it. Try and punish people if they did something I didn't like by holding a grudge. Back in my early 20s. But you can't rush forgiveness, you know, especially, you know, like I keep on saying, negative emotion. It's very important to listen to that stuff. It's guidance. So why would we want to rush forgiveness? That's spiritual bypassing stuff. Before you've empowered yourself, before you've walked away from them, before you've actually taken those rose-tinted spectacles off and seen the people as they are and seen that they're not good for you and get the hell away from them. You don't rush to forgiveness so that you have shitty people in your life. You know? That's what I think. Yeah, you see. Yeah, that's not forgiveness that you're talking about there, Christine. You're saying that I find it hard to tolerate people being shitty to me. Well, you should. You should find it hard to tolerate that. They're not going to stop and leave you alone. They're going to carry on being themselves. You need to remove yourself from it. Remove yourself from it. They're not going to stop. They're going to be themselves. You're going to be yourself. So yeah, you can't forgive them and stay in that situation. Last pick a card, you're excited until you listen to the show. Why? I can't remember what the show was, the last one. The show's always the random factor. Wow. Took a long time. Queen of Pentacles. Stability. Yeah. Oh, look, the stars in the bottom of the deck. Tim's crazy. Like, properly crazy. So we have an intervention. Kind of crazy. So yeah, don't try and bypass any negative feelings until you've resolved it in yourself, until you've made a better decision. It's what a negative feeling says. Right, don't do this anymore. Make a better decision for yourself. And we just get stuck if we want them to change, want them to do something different. They ain't ever going to change. They ain't ever going to change. Those abusers. That was one of the most important lessons that I learned in my abuse healing story. Was realizing, they're not ever going to change, and they're just going to be consistent. Every time I go back there for more, they're going to abuse me again. That's who they are. They're not going to change. And then when I gave that up, when I realized it wasn't about me, it's just what they do, and they do it to everybody. Set myself free. You haven't cut yourself off from them if it still happens. How could it still happen if they're not around you? That makes no sense, Christine. You haven't cut them off. If they've got access to you, you haven't cut them off. Queen of Pentacles. Let's read her out. That's like saying I kicked them out of my house, but they're still eating my food in my fridge. Well, they're still in your house then. Yeah, you're not cut them out if they're still there. She's not asking if you're crazy. She's telling you. Queen of Pentacles, here we go. Grounded mother, generous, successful, independent, financially stable. She's sensible. God, she sounds boring, doesn't she? The shell was about the one that fooled even you, like the energy. Oh, the energy changed mid-reading. Yes! Oh, man. Sneaky. Yeah. Ah! I can't believe I got conned by that person, by their energy in that reading. And then I saw her under it. Well, that was an interesting reading, right? There's a lot of them out there, apparently. I don't know. Maybe there's not a lot of them out there. Maybe you just keep on finding them. Not anymore. I recognize it now. And that's important, right? What happened in that reading is that I didn't pick up on that energy until like halfway through or something, and then I picked up on it. Because we shouldn't be able to predict it, or even be so wary that we're trying to look out for narcissism in someone when we first meet them. But into it, something is revealed to you, and then you trust that, right? Wild, huh? Yeah, watch that one. It's interesting. The process, the reading process. Queen of Pentacles. When the Queen of Pentacles comes up in a reading, it can signify you or someone you may know. It may indicate a woman who's independent and financially stable. She's a hard worker and may have a straightforward way about her mannerisms. She takes her time with all things because she's practical. She's generous and a very good mother. She's caring about the earth and Mother Nature. She's usually liked by anyone she comes across because of her kindness and charming ways. She's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, this is me, really. Why have we got the Queen of Pentacles out of here? Awakening the Queen of Pentacles. Don't wake her up. She's sleeping. You'd have to move away somewhere they don't know. That does help. I mean, it helped me moving to Australia, but they were still in my life. I still hadn't shut them out of my life, even on the other side of the world. I had further cutting off to do. Can't you draw up boundaries where you are, Christine? Oh, thank you, Stephanie, for your donation. Let's get more tarot out. I jumped out of a plane when I was 25. Wasn't your thing, yeah? See, she's wary. Wary. She's not open, she's wary. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is wary. She needs to awaken. This is the Wounded Warrior. The one that's defensive. The one that is imagining everyone's a narcissist. Or an abuser. So having to have a guard up all the time. On guard. Maybe I'll read that one out. Sightseers. High self-guidance for you, Stephanie. Let's read the Nine of Wands out and then we'll do you. Or shall I do it the other way around? Nine of Wands. Determination, resilience, Defiance. Last defense. Ooh. Last defense. The final push. Excitement for what's to come. Finding motivation in the face of difficulties. The need to open up and trust people. Holding on to old stories. The need to let go of old battles. The need to follow through and finish what you started. Trapped by your own boundaries. Giving up. So that's very dramatic, isn't it? Trapped by your own boundaries. But I think that's what we do. But the boundaries are good. We go from like being open, stupidly openly wounded, to needing to have strong boundaries and shut everybody out until we figure ourselves out enough to be able to open up. It's good to be wary of narcissists, but not expect that everyone's one, you know. So they need to open up and trust people. Trust people, be open and trust people until they show you that they're a narcissist. And chop the head off. Don't give up now, you're almost there. As you round the corner towards success, something may surface that threatens your feelings of security and achievement. It's important to remember how far you've come. Don't see this minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. Step into your resilient last stand. One final push to complete this task, and tomorrow, stunning light, you can rest. In shadow, this card suggests you're making things harder than necessary or being overly defensive. You may even be inadvertently choosing the more difficult path because you believe on some level that healing and ascension should be difficult. Sometimes we become so enamored with our stories of rising up that our own shadows become romantic notions that we seek to defend. Yeah, the trap. The trap of the wounded healer. So many people stay in that. I call it the soothing phase, where they get stuck living in hospital. Just go to yoga classes all the time and soothe themselves. Like I don't even think of meditating anymore. I don't need to. I don't need to soothe myself. I'm not traumatized or unhappy. Spiritual practices are a way of soothing, aren't they? When things aren't okay. When things are okay, you just don't need to do them at all. Sometimes we become so enamored with our stories of rising up that our own shadows become romantic notions that we seek to defend. Let go of any ideas you have about navigating specific lessons on the path. Your time to relax into security and success is on the horizon. It's coming. I push beyond my own perceived limitations and I remain open and trusting as I do. And there goes the camera. All right. Stephanie, let's get some guidance for you. General guidance. Whoa, Stephanie. You got the sex card. The sex card. Judgment separates. This is about self-judgment around sex. You got religious guilt around sex. Things like it's dirty, or it's some kind of a currency that women should be using rather than enjoying. Do you know what I mean? What other ones are out there? The judgments we have around sex. It's not okay for us to enjoy it? I don't know. Anyway, Stephanie, you've got that. Dealing with, it's sexual healing really, but it's about your mindset, about what you've been taught about what's wrong or right about it. What's wrong about it really. So many. Ah, interesting, right. This moment and be artistic. So, yes, it's very much connected with our creativity. Our sexual energy is very much connected with our creativity. Um, when I feel those energies in the body, it's in the same place, it's around the womb area. And um, yeah, if when you go and see like a theatre production or something, and then you fall in love with the lead actor, um, that creativity, or when you go and see a band and the same, that creativity and that sexual energy, it's connected. It's connected. And if we're stifling one of them and judging one of them, we're going to be stifling the other one as well. They're really connected with each other. So this is asking you to stop judging yourself about your sexual energy. Allow it to be okay. Allow yourself to use your sexual energy. There's so many judgments about sex. So many. Ridiculous. I think more so for women than for men. But as women, we can't do anything right. We're either too fat or too thin or too muscly, too skinny fat. Too frumpy, too sexy, just too everything. We can't get it right. So yeah, Stephanie, if you want to open up into your creativity, your higher self is saying, sort that sexuality stuff out, because it's going to help you be in your own energy. What about covert narcissism? Yeah, there's loads of those around. There's loads of those around in this spiritual realm. I don't mean the spiritual realm. I mean people that are into spirituality and stuff. Covert narcissism is rampant amongst these types. You actually used to use sex as currency. It's often used like that. I think we're taught as women to use it as currency, aren't we? It kind of was, which is weird. So, yeah, Nine of Wands, being wary. I've got to move out of that wariness into openness, but once we have got like strong boundaries, once we're good with ourselves to uphold our boundaries or draw up new boundaries when required, like as soon as we recognize a narcissist or whatever, an abuser, you draw up your boundaries and deal with it. That means you can be like as open as whatever, as whoever, because you can trust yourself to deal with whoever shows up, whatever they show you, so that you don't, so you don't have to be like this, so you don't have to be worried about everybody. I think you get it, Stephanie. Yeah, I think it's about, you probably might be wondering how to get into your creativity or expanding your work or something like that, or what you're here to do. And this is saying like, because everything's connected. There's something about your energy that isn't connected with that yet. Oh, you put it aside. Yeah, don't do that. Get it going. And then, yeah, when all of those self-judgments come out, and from other people as well, because they'll reflect it back to you, just those things. I want more coffee for my throat, but I don't want more coffee for my caffeine. Bubbles. The lovers. Yeah. I think I think it's talking about relationship healing today. I think that's what it is. I think we're talking about relationship healing. Lovers. The next card. I'll read this out of the book. So maybe we've been like totally focused on our work, like the Queen of Pentacles, sensible, and now awakening to, oh, I've been really defensive about my relationship stuff, and open to lovers. Going again. Oh, you love your new coffee pot. Is it good? Yeah, treat yourself. It's really important. It's self-love in action, treating ourselves. Not just treating ourselves willy-nilly, not trying to find that happiness from the treats. But yeah, when we're happy and we treat ourselves and we take care of ourselves, that's self-care really. Taking care of ourselves. Lovers. Soulmates, lovers, attraction, partnerships. Thanks, Maria. A choice, sacred kinship, love, a nudge to ask, what would you create if love were the main ingredient? Love cakes. Textures of entanglement. All she can smell is the sweet scent of the flower as the curious landscape shifts. It draws her closer and closer still, as if the aroma fills the very sand of this place. She feels drawn in by a completely invisible string. Above a moon, a lotus hangs in the sky, and giant wings caress its petals. It feels of love and sunshine. Is it Cupid, an angel? She feels no fear until that moment that she sees her, the other person, approaching from the other bank. Skip, skip. Her heart jumps. She feels excited and attracted to the graceful creature, and it's clear that their awareness is one of mutual fascination. Old panic begins to creep in. Memories in her gut, unhealthy experiences, and the rustling wings reach down and inch them closer together. Little spirit, if you want to love, you must make the choice to love. You must say yes to your heart before the flower opens. Oh. And the memories are laced with moonlight, sweet skin, union, choices, a sense of worlds becoming one, bodies, breathless voices. You know how I've been saying it's got to be self-love first? You know how Christine was talking about, well, she shut people out, but apparently they're still in her life. Self-love's got to come first. This, boundaries has got to come first. That's the self-loving thing. The boundaries have got to come first. Too many people try and open up and choose love before they've even got any empowerment or boundaries in place. That's not advisable. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, the lovers. It's a choice, but that's good, isn't it? That it told us that. She feels excited and attracted to the graceful creature. Then panic begins to creep in, memories in her gut, unhealthy experiences. If you want to love, you must make the choice to love. You must say yes to your heart before the flower opens. It's a choice. Do we choose it? What if my ex shows up? Not bad ex. What about another one? Maria, we'll do you. I'm just going to get some coffee first. Coffee. so glad that I upgraded my coffee. What's our boundaries that we have to stop being the repeater of a story of our wounds? And repeat. And then when we do it on repeat, we think that everyone's like that. But we just keep on finding the same kind of people that feel familiar and get attracted to them. Maria, general guidance for you. Follow your passion, criticism. Oh. Okay, you know how we had the Queen of Pentacles out there? She's sensible. She's sensible. She makes good choices for herself. She gets a good job. She's sensible. Everyone can accept her because she's sensible. But there you are, following your passion, and criticism comes from that. Criticism, what? By people that aren't following the passion, right? Because they get scared. They're too scared to follow their own passion, so they point the fingers at those that are doing it and call them irresponsible. So you're being pulled in two directions here. You're following your passion, but you're not fully in there yet. You're not fully backing yourself up yet. Follow your passion and criticism. So still a part of you that's criticizing yourself about following your passion. Part of you criticizing yourself about maybe being irresponsible, not sensible. Let's get more from Maria. Challenging. Challenging, is this thought useful? So, but you kind of like rocking the boat too. You kind of like provoking people's criticism. Oh, this can be a trap, right? When we're so rebellious that we want to stir the pot all the time. It's almost like we don't want to be successful and be happy. We just want to be in people's faces, doing the thing that they don't want us to do. It's a trap. It's a trap. So there's your challenging thing. Why following your passion and then getting criticized, but actually liking that game, provoking people, making people think, instead of just moving on into your happiness, forgetting what they think about it. The rebellious game, provoking people game. Is this thought useful? It's not going to get you what you want. It's going to get you more fight, and that can be fun too. But maybe you want to step into what you really want instead. Interesting guidance for you. Christine, how do you explain something that even you find weird and bizarre? When a vengeful person says to you, if you can't prove it, it didn't happen. Prove people. I don't try and explain things to people like that. I can enjoy the view of my ass as I'm walking away from them. Someone commented on one of my videos on my Facebook page last night, I guess. Sod off, they said. Sod off. I'm like, you're on my page, you sod off. The hell? Dating for sex. I get a lot of emails like that. Penis enlargements as well. I get emails like that. You don't have to win. Christine, have you ever heard the expression, if you argue with an idiot, no one can tell who the idiot is? Or why do you want to argue with an idiot? Trying to prove yourself? That's right. Change them. Just leave them being who they are. Oh, you're on day 2 of your squat program. It's always the first, yeah, that hurts the most. Like I was laughing at myself after, what was it? It was last week when I did my big girl weights. I used the big barbells instead of the little, whatever you call them ones, the girly ones. And I was like sitting in my bed in the evening watching videos or something, reclining back, and I couldn't even sit comfortably. And I was laughing. I'm like, oh God, I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow, but I could. But then this last time, even though I did heavier weights and I did way more, I was fine. So it's when you start, it's the worst. With any new exercise, using those new muscles. You've been trying to stay away. Christine, you don't seem to be very good, like trying to stay away and you've shut people out, but they're still there. I wonder what you're actually doing. What do you mean trying to stay away? I don't get it. You either stay away or you don't. Squatting 200. Wow. 75 is hard. The muscle memory will come back, don't worry. You want them to do it, Christine. You want them to do it. No, you need to do it, not them. You can't wait for them to do it. It's you that wants it done. You do it. You'll never get anywhere if you wish for someone else to do something and wait for them to do it. You never get anything done in life if you do that. It's the lovers again. I feel like there's another card that wants to come out with the lovers. Because why? Why just the lovers, the lovers, the lovers? Yep, it's true. When your children have a connection with that person, it means that you'll lose your children and your grandchildren. It's true. The sun. You see, I knew there was another card that wanted to come out with that. So the sun, the lovers and the sun. Something can be healed here. The sun will come out. There's something to unpick and heal here. Let's see what we've got. We've got healing. We've got rare knowledge. Art of seduction. What does my soul really want? We've got the awakening. The Queen of Pentacles, which is the distraction, right? I'll just sort my pentacles out and I won't choose this anymore, these lovers. I'll be guided. 9 of Wands. But I do need to open up again. I need to awaken that part of me, that lover's part of me, which is a choice. Choosing to be open and to heal it. To heal ourselves. So that the sun can come out, so we can be truly happy. Childlike happiness. Thank you, Seagulls. Yeah, same. I've got no contact with mine either. Choose it. It's so much better. It's so much better. Yes, see? Sandy's done it. Timothy's done it. I've done it. Because there's no winning. There's no winning, Christine. There's toxic people there. If there's abusive people there, you can't win. You can't keep one foot in it and have one foot out and hope that they change. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. And yes, it's a shame that children get caught up in it. But I tell you what, children are caught up in it. And that is their soul's choice too. Their higher selves chose to incarnate into these conditions. You need to take care of yourself. They've got higher selves that will look after them. They chose those same challenges that you chose. So what are you going to do? Because they chose it too. You're going to stay in there and you're not going to heal it in yourself and you're not going to walk away. What? So that they don't do it either? You've got to be the first to do it, Christine. Don't wait for them to do it. Don't wait for them to do it. Seagulls. Oh, look. My face. Camera stopped. Okay. Let's sort this camera. Whap. Out. I have to be silent because the software stopped working. And I'm back. Seagulls. So almost a year ago, someone I worked with came to me with an amazing offer. I didn't respond the way I wanted. He did a runner. Oh, you didn't respond the way you wanted. You regretted the way you responded. He did a runner. I missed the long chat. Is this a lost cause? Is it a lost cause? The seagulls. Is it a lost cause? Yes, it's a lost cause. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. So let's find out what that lesson's about. I guess it's in being true to yourself. Remember, they put themselves on a line to open up like that, and fearing rejection and all of that, and yeah, ouch. So Seedles, tell us more about that, Seedles higher self. Respecting yourself and who you are. Yeah, sometimes when we have like knee-jerk reactions or the reactions that we wish we hadn't have had, sometimes it's what's truly inside of us though, Sometimes it is the correct reaction, even if we wish we hadn't done it because we didn't get the outcome that we desired, that we really wanted. I don't know. There was something true about it though, about your reaction. Again, who am I? Who am I? Two who am I cards come out. Sabotage. The amazing offer. I don't know. Sometimes amazing offers aren't amazing offers though. Remember when I did that pick a card reading, and I think it was the shell, I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago or something, and it was some narcissist giving an amazing offer. But it's not really an amazing offer. Respect who you are, and I don't feel like it was such a sabotage as you think it was. So let's look at it from their point of view. So if they were fearing being rejected or whatever, then they've manifested the rejection coming out of you. You wanted to say yes, but you didn't. I would trust it. I would trust the reaction that you had. I feel like it would have been a sabotage. I think Timothy's right. I think your reaction, I think that's what it's saying. It would have been a sabotage. See, but we've got to trust it. Sometimes our higher selves step in and get us to say, yeah, it saves us. It saves us. And then we're like, why the hell did I do that? It's like, well, your higher self momentarily took over because you're about to mess everything up. And it feels to us like we messed everything up, but we didn't. Yeah, often what we want isn't good for us. It's true. Have you ever tried to do that? I have. Like with my online shopping, it happens. And I'm like, I can't buy that. Why can't I buy that? Like, for example, I was wanting to get some Aveda shampoo and stuff before I found the Kerastase stuff. I was wanting to get this Aveda, like, I can't remember what it was called, repair stuff or something. And I couldn't. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. I couldn't buy it. And yeah, and then I found the Kerastase stuff and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't buy that stuff. Sometimes the universe just steps in, even for little stuff like that. It's like, no, you've got something better along on the way. Careful what you wish for. So yeah, go easy on yourself there, because it's not really who you are. That choice isn't really who you are. Mm. So we're sorting out relationship problems, healing it, if we're open to that, if we'll open up, if we'll be open to do that. Are we open to do that? Oh, kinda. Let's get another tarot out. Then we'll get some tea leaf cards out and see if it'll actually tell us what's going on here. It feels to me like if we open up and make that choice to love, if we're like, okay, I'm ready, I'll make that choice to love, then someone might come in that we've got to heal something with. The Four of Swords, solitude, healing. Needed time apart. Oh yes, absolutely. I have to hold it up with this hand, otherwise it won't focus on it. Solitude and healing. Needed the time apart to heal. Hermit. Same. Contemplation. Soul searching. Needed the time apart to heal. Stop being chicken. Let someone in. Be ready for it, but we needed the time apart to heal. Needed to get ready, get ourselves ready for this. So we're going to choose to open up. Interesting thing has happened lately is that when I message my ex that's here, he will reply and then he'll start writing something else, but then it'll never come through. And I know what he's writing because he always says the same thing. If I get in touch with him, we do the how are you and all that stuff, then he'll say, come over for dinner. But now he's not sending that message anymore. It's good. We're doing good. Breaking away from each other. It's only taken us 3 years. But he does want to know what I'm doing for my birthday. I used to revisit my history to get people to feel sorry for me. When I started to love me properly, I didn't feel like I needed that kind of attention. Yeah. Yes. The wounded person wanting sympathy, attention. Look at my pain. That's that trap that I was talking about. The trap that people get in. Some people get in that trap with, like I said, I call it like the yoga thing, the hospital thing, the self-soothing, getting trapped in that, thinking that everyone should be triggered and sensitive, and everyone should do this. Everyone should do yoga every day and meditation every day, because everybody should be wounded. If everyone was just wounded and as sensitive as me, then they wouldn't go around hurting people. But it's not true, right? Because just like I said, there's a lot of covert narcissism and all of that. A lot of it. It's draining. I think we've all done that, right? Because we want attention, we want to be heard. For me, you have to stop it, Christine. It's not going to stop. They're going to carry on. You have to be the one that stops it. Are we going to heal this? Are we going to let them back in so we can heal it? Let's see. Yeah, so probably our energy is holding them away at the moment. Like I said, it was one of the most powerful things, was that realization that not only were my abusers never going to change, I can hope that they change, but they're not going to. Or if they do, I can't hold out on hope with that. Most people don't do anything. Most people don't do the inner work at all. And they're so far from healing when they're the abuser. They're not even got to the victim stage yet. So, and not only that, but that they were doing it to everyone. It wasn't about me, it was about them. That's the way they are with everybody. There's not going to be any change. You can count on people being exactly the same as they are. Like this. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Yay. Ram. Aries. Stubborn, aggressive person. People will carry on being who they are. We've got to carry on being who we are. Be just as stubborn and as aggressive as they are. In our own integrity. There's something very powerful about that determined energy. As soon as you get it, and some wounded spiritual people will tell you not to be like that, but as soon as you get determined about something, I'm going to do this, and they'll go like, oh no, be soft, don't do that, don't be all aggressive like that, there's something wrong with that, be love and light instead, don't demand of the universe, don't, that's wrong, it's like, no, it's not wrong, but the universe matches you straight away when you do that determination, that willpower. Step into that. Christine's taking over the energy here. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, putting a lid on it and nailing it down and just be done with it. Done with it. I'm not playing that game anymore. Bye. Enjoy the look of my ass as I'm walking away from you. So that's the last you'll see of me as I'm removing myself. Not playing anymore. I'm done with this. I'm gonna have a nice life and stuff. Be landed on me. Cool. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's a good one, isn't it? Okay, let's find out more about this choosing love thing. Choose love, choose love, choose love. Tell us about this relationship healing stuff. Fox, shrewdness, resourcefulness, especially in business. Getting together with friends. That's not going to happen. We're in lockdown, kind of. Shrewdness amongst friends. broken ring. Parting of the ways, either in romance or business. Something needs to be let go of first. Be shrewd about it. Something tied up with friends. Parting of the ways. And then what? Elephant. Learning, yes. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So learning from what you've been through. So this is, if you don't know, I'm asking about this opening up to love thing that we've got going on here. Choosing love, choosing to be in it, to give it a chance, to heal it. So we need to be shrewd. There's something to let go of first. There's something that we've got to learn about first. You know how that card said, that lover's card said, we get scared, shut down. We get scared and shut down, and then we need to push past that fear and open and actually make that choice to love, to be in it, to heal it. That's what we've got to learn. Learning from the past, yeah. Wow. It's time to act. To be strong as well. The lion, strength. The camera doesn't focus unless I'm using this hand. Time to act, being strong and courageous, pushing past those fears and taking action, saying yes to it. Then what? Aye, this is the intrusive card, isn't it? Yeah, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Okay, there's a hurdle to get over within ourselves here to open up to this love thing. This thing called love. Now it's to repair something. It's to repair something in our love lives and open back up to love again. And that might not be with someone in particular. It might be, so it could mean someone coming back in. But it also could just be to open up to that dating game again. And you might think that you're open to the dating game again, but you're kind of shut down and choosing specific people, safe people, instead of opening up to love properly. Yeah. Thanks, Deepta, for your donation. General guidance for Deepta. We've been given another chance at love, to sort something out, to change something, to change a pattern that we've got, to open back up properly to love, to get over our baggage. Okay, Deepta, general guidance for you. All right, you've got initiate and fulfillment here, so you need to start something that will fulfill you. Set it off. Set it into action. Take the first step. Take the first step to that. Fulfilling yourself. So what would fulfill you? What would you really like to do? It's this card, isn't it? I'm not clear on what my soul really wants. So ask yourself, what does your heart really want? And then think, well, how can I take a step today, right now, toward that? There's always something we can do. Everything that we want in our lives, it can be, you can write down what the steps are to it, or at least the first couple of steps. There's always some action we can take right now. Always some action we can take right now. So do that. Take some action toward it. Something that would fulfill you. Initiate it. You're staying alone. And freedom. Right, setting yourself free from the old stuff, Deepta. So to be who you really are. So this seems like a definitive moment for you, Deepta, to actually choose something that would be really good for you. Something, it's like a fresh start, something that would be really good for you, something that you've always wanted to do, and actually take that first step today toward it. The first step that you can do. It's very empowering. Like I said, that determination, that determined. energy. Like, I'm going to do this for myself now. No more waiting around. No more wasting my life on autopilot and just carrying on doing the things that I don't really want to do. I'm going to fulfill myself now and go for it. I'm free to do that. We're all free to do that. We're all free to make choices. Nobody's locked into anything, really. It's just our minds that lock us in. I should do this. I should do that. I can't break free of it. I have to do this. I have to do that. It's not true. We don't have to do anything. We can make any decision that we want. But then we guilt trip ourselves. We tell ourselves, oh, we can't do that. So don't do that to yourself. You are actually free. You can do that stuff. And now's as good a time as any to do it. So deepta. Start something off and take action on it. Let's get some more cards out. Oh, I need to pee. I'll pee, and then I'll get some more cards out. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hi, Cal. Oh, I can't stand data nuts either. What a waste of. Oh, it's not like. I don't know. Just such desperate energy on there. Staying alive to staying alive. Seems like an interesting place. I'm a little bit quiet today. Oh, in fact, my voice is getting a bit better. I had apple cider vinegar this morning, same as every morning, but hurt myself. Hurt my throat with it. So let's get some more cards out because I want to know about this opening up to love thing. Yeah, it does kind of open you up chatting, but then it's kind of depressing too, the lack of good things. But like I always say, you know, we've got You got to be careful. I mean, those people that are having a nice life and looking after themselves, they're not on dating apps. Okay, we've got feeling the world. But I agree, it does. It is like so like I was saying to Deepta, what's the first action you can take if you want a relationship? Well, you can put yourself on a dating app. Not that you want to find someone through that, and you want, but it's kind of telling the universe, okay, I'm ready now, and I'm serious about this. So bring someone in organically. I'm going to put myself on a dating app. You know what I mean? I know. I'm the same. I just don't have time to bother with them. Those dating apps, they take a lot of energy and time. I don't have. You feel you've got to be polite, do you? I don't. They're not polite with me. Not with all the dick pics and all kinds of crap. No way. That's not polite. Why would I be polite to them? How does one feel comfortable with this stuff? With the cards? Feeling the world. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. We're feeling the energies in the world. Everyone here. What's going on? Feeling it all. Feeling the world. It's 13. Unlucky for some. That great big love card is wanting to come out again, but I'm going to put it back and see if it wants to come out again. You didn't know there were so many women that looked 23 to 30 and had ages of 45 to 60 with 901 farm exchanges. Exactly, you don't have to be polite. I told you that. Bearing fruit. Like, seriously, they're not polite with me. The guys on those apps, hold me cow, no, they're not polite. Same. When people put shitty messages on my YouTube channel or on my social media, I'm not polite with that. They're being rude to me. I'm going to be rude right back to them. Not that I'm letting them dictate my behavior. You've got to meet people at the level, right? They're rude. Absolutely. I'm going to not be rude back to them, but I'm going to tell them as it is. I'm not going to try and be polite to them. Fuck that. Love and light to people that are being shitty. No, they're going to get their true reflection back. I mean, they're going to get their true feedback. Sorry to be the aluminium foil hat weirdo, but dating apps gather so much data on you. Or do they? Oh, do they? Didn't know that. Bearing fruit. Bearing fruit. There's a ripeness about this. Timing. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. We're feeling the world. I don't really understand this card. Feeling the world. Bearing fruit. Something's coming to fruition. Something's ripening. Something's getting ready. Keep on getting that message, right? Something's about to happen. The spiritual always have whole God things, a bit confusing. Yeah, the God thing is very confusing. I'm not into religions or stuff. Okay, give us one more. Open to discovery. There you go. Here it is. Open to discovery. We've got to be open to discover. Not open to go, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this relationship work. I'm going to heal it. No, just open to discover. Okay, I'm going to choose love and see where this takes me. Maybe there's another level of the lesson in this relationship for me. Maybe it can be healed. Maybe we can move forward with it. Maybe I just need some clarity on them because they're a narcissist and I didn't notice it next time. I have no idea whether this is going to work or not, but I need to be open to discover whether it will or not. This is the card that makes everything make more sense to me anyway. It's asking us to open up and choose love again, not because it can be love, not because we can make it that, not because we can heal it, but to see, just to take it to the next level, what is open to discovery. Perfect. Raised strict Southern Baptist. I was raised Catholic. You like spiritual things. What, like crystals and stuff? Very peaceful to me. With many dreams and visions. I don't understand. Like my Oprah dream last night. Yes, let's be open to discovery then. Okay, you can come back in then, Mr. Last Year. I don't know who else it would be. What else should we get out? Let's get some animals, spirit animals, from Colette Baron Reid. Moths. It says surrender now on it, but it's not. It's moths. Moths to a flame. You just can't help yourself. What do moths do? They fly into the light until they kill themselves. They just keep on going back for more. It's not healthy for them, but they keep on going back for more. Surrendering to that process. There's something more for you to learn. Keep on flying into that light, moth, until you knock some sense into you and realize you've got to stop doing that. It hurts. Surrender now. The things that hurt you over and over again. I like crystals. Me too. I went off them for a while, but now I'm back onto them again. Pretty. And they're good for leaning cards against. I like that. So let's not keep on doing that thing that hurts us, but let's be open to discover whatever we need to learn next. So this is saying, like, don't be closed down to the lessons just because you know a lesson is coming. I'm off Saturday. You're busy. So Sunday. I don't do Sundays. Sunday for you. I lived in Byron Bay for 10 years and I got over it because they're just against everything. One of my old friends posted something yesterday on Facebook because Byron people, they protest everything, like literally, they're against everything. And they're having a protest at the moment about, it's about some TV program. They don't want them to film there. Yeah, that anti-progress thing. Let's not have any free publicity about our town. It's weird. I have to get out of there. Then, you met your first partner in Byron. Yeah, and then, so I had to get out of there. I moved to the Gold Coast just to be around normal people and get away from all of that protest and everything. There's a lot of wounded people in Byron, right? Here, wounded healers. I was there when I was like that, so it was important when I was there. Then I was on the Gold Coast, lived in Runaway Bay, and then I lived in Main Beach, and then I lived on a yacht, and then I lived on Magnetic Island, and then I lived Port Douglas, and then I came here to Thailand. Never left, because I like it. You never liked Byron. Yeah, I did. But 10 years was enough. Woo! Fly into the light until they kill themselves. You do. Keep on banging the head against the wall. Maybe this time it won't hurt me. Bam! Oh, it hurt. Maybe this time it won't hurt me. Bam! Oh, it hurts. That's what you're doing, Christine. Reclaim your power. Boom. Reclaim your power. Stop banging your head against that same wall. It's always going to hurt. It's always going to hurt. It's going to keep on hurting. You've got to stop doing it. It's like, but no, the wall's got to stop being so hard. No, the wall is not going to stop being so hard. That's COVID. It just arrived on our own, and we've been living in the safest place. I've been living in the safest place in the world for COVID, because apparently we haven't had it here, although I think we did last year. Um, but yeah, tourists started coming back 2 weeks ago, and they brought COVID with them. So we've had, I think, 6 cases here. They've all been tourists. Not no locals yet have got it, but maybe. Oh. So Thailand's going into a bit of a lockdown at the moment. We were doing so well, but hardly being tested. But it doesn't worry me, you know. I've got a strong immune system. I'm pretty sure we had it here. I'm pretty sure we had it here because everyone got sick in February last year. And of course, like it's a massive tourist destination here, and we have a lot of Chinese here. A lot. We had a lot of Chinese here, from Wuhan as well. And yeah, everyone got sick in February, and some people for like a month with all the COVID symptoms. Not one needing to be hospitalized or anything, but yeah. But I was sick. I wouldn't even call it sick. There was 3 days where I had a slight sore throat, and I was tired. I kept on training, but I didn't have much energy. And I didn't think anything of it until COVID got big in America, and then athletes were that had got tested because they'd been around that. They wouldn't have known that they got it otherwise. We're saying, yeah, just a slight sore throat and feeling a lack of energy for a few days. It's like, I had it. And it, because it was when my friends got sick, they had it longer. They had proper symptoms like flu kind of symptoms. So I think it was here last year. And so I kind of, if this is a new strain, I'm all right about getting it and I'll just fight it off again. I'd rather do that than have a vaccination for it. I don't know. We've kind of got a different, not a normal kind of a population here. So not many old people, you know, not at all. There's a handful of obese people, but really not that many. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. Plenty of fish in the sea. Lots of love out there. Plenty of people available, all different kinds of people. So why do we keep on choosing the same kinds that we don't like? Because we keep on banging our heads against the wall. The math is like, no, but I like this. Bam, bam, bam. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's so many more options. Can't see it because we're like this. Blinkers on, like those horses. Going, but no, there's only that. No, the rest of the world doesn't exist. Look, all I can see is this crystal ball here. It's the only crystal that exists in the world. I'm going to bang my head against it. There's always enough. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's all kinds of experiences out there. People are taken from it. Although, yeah, people were taken by the flu before. That's what viruses do, right? They pick out the weak ones. I mean, that's what happens. That's nature. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, contrary to popular media stuff, it's not taking out healthy people. Not really healthy people. It's doing what viruses do, and it's very strange that the numbers of deaths by flu has gone down to almost zero. It's what viruses do. It's the nature of viruses. Groundhog spirit, it's time to let go. Oh my God, how many messages are we getting about this banging our head against the wall over and over again? Groundhog Day doing the same thing over and over again. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. It's time to stop doing it. Stop living Groundhog Day. Well, my Groundhog Day is really nice. I like it. It's turned into a Groundhog Week now. I've got myself into a nice pattern. I'm Taurus, so I like getting into patterns. I like getting into ruts. And in my readings, it's saying that I need to get out of those ruts now, make some different decisions. I've got myself in a nice, comfy rut of a life that I really enjoy, which doesn't have a lot of space. Just wait until you see the energy update for the week for all signs for next week. Taurus, it was so spot on for me about having to, there's something to give up. There's something to give up to move forward. Time is up. Should we get another card out? Okay. All right, we've got the message. We've got to give something up. We've got to stop banging our heads against the wall because it hurts. We've got to start having blinkers on and saying, but everyone's like that. They're all hard walls. So there's only hard walls to bang my head against. Life is speeding up. Something's about to happen. Stepbrother you lost. It's very healthy. Yeah, very healthy. Anti-love spirit, love speed now. What happened then, Ash? Timothy? Did they get like pneumonia with it or something? How did it take them? This card was peeking out. Get to know each other. This card wasn't in the right place. Learn to meet another's need for love. Get to know each other. Opening up again, getting to know each other. It didn't post, Andy. It doesn't post. YouTube censors stuff like that. Nobody saw it. Ducked. Get to know each other. Open up and get to know each other. Oh, something's coming in. Something's coming in. Hey, Tay's mum. I think we're about to experience change, but we've got to open ourselves up to that and not continue doing the things that we've been doing. He started along with his wife. Chest cold, pneumonia, yeah. Oh. And that's how the flu kills as well, isn't it? Pneumonia. It sets into pneumonia. I know, was it my granddad? My granddad, many years ago, shingles it was. It was shingles that took him down, but it turned into pneumonia. But that's the way these viruses do it, right? I think that's what takes people down the most is when it turns to pneumonia and they're gone. They just take over, right? It's like cancer. Like we all have cancer. Sorry to tell you that if you didn't know it, but we do. We all have cancer. It's a naturally occurring thing in the body. Cancer's only a problem. They only diagnose it when it takes over. It's when it starts growing. You know what I mean? Something takes over. It beats the immune system. What is in the R? The breathing issues. Intubation. Intubation. Not incubation. Yeah. Are they still doing that? They did find that was the thing that was killing people, right? And I think they stopped doing it in this country. Get to know each other. Learn to meet another's needs for love, and learn to meet your own need for love as well. It seems to be telling us to open back up, doesn't it? I mean, how about that? The Lover's card out twice. Make a choice. Make a choice to love. Be open. Get over your boundaries to love fears, and try it again. And be open to discover what's next. And not only be open, oh, well, I'll only be open if I know that they're my twin flame and I know I'm going to be with them forever. No, be open to find out what it is. It could be that you need another lesson. Be open to discover what it is next. Someone coming in, there's incoming. It could be an ex, could be somebody new, but we've got to be open to love again and choose that over the fear. The fear from past experiences is going to try and stop us from doing it. We've got to be open. So remember the homework. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Are we? Like I said, it's growth. I mean, that's what higher selves tell me. They want growth. And then we're like, no, we want like nice, peaceful, happy times with in a, what was that? What's that word? In a utopia. We want happy times in a utopia with beautiful relationships with no problems. Higher selves like, nah, that's not what your soul wants. Your soul wants drama. Your soul wants growth. Your soul wants all kinds of things. So this is why I think this open discovery card is saying, be open to these relationships, because you think you want peace, but really you want a circus with monkeys in it. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Not really. Take out the shoulds. Hello, RRPP. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Ask yourself what it is that your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Yeah, that one first step in that direction. Oh, your niece had pneumonia. She got over it. Good. Ben was positive a second time. You want something exciting. Yeah, I think that's what our souls want, something exciting. They want a good story. Don't want peace and utopia. Wouldn't have come here if we wanted that, right? Oh, video class well behind. So thank you everyone for coming along. Let's do it all over again tomorrow, Wednesday tomorrow. I'm going to record a pick a card read now, so watch out for that. I'm going to be publishing that in about 10 or 11 hours on my YouTube channel. And what else? And then I'm going to go to the gym and work out, squat and stuff like that. Thanks everyone for showing up, and you newbies too. Oh, join us in our Facebook group. It's called Psychic Cafe. No muggles allowed. We'll catch up in there when we're not on here. Oh, you got a headache, Christine. Hope that gets better. Drink some water. Okay, have a great day or night or whatever it is, wherever you are, everybody. And I shall see you tomorrow.